Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And as promised, I'm going to show you some of the Seedot results, some of the stuff that I got from that. So I'll probably do like a little montage. I'm not really sure, over some stock footage because I wasn't in my usual settings to be able to play. I'm not playing from my home, but from somebody else's home, somebody else's area, and I'll be able to go walking. So I'm going to be out playing, just not in my local scene where I know the hot spots are to get Pokemon. So let's check into some of that right now.
Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, and well, we accomplished what we needed to with the Seedot community day. Sitting in the car here, it's been raining out. The weather was much better when I was playing the Seedot community day. I was actually in a different area, not my usual hangouts, and I wasn't sure I was going to get what I needed, but here's the deal. It was from 11 to 6 or something like that, or 11 to 5, one of those, but better than 11 to 2, so ample time. Before I was going where I needed to be, I decided to just stay and play for like a little bit, and a little bit turned into an hour. But in that hour, I ended up getting like 3 of them, maybe 3 or 4. I think total I might have gotten 6, but had I played the whole time, I probably would have gotten, a good 12, 15, But I had fun. You can see some of the footage here I'm going to have on the side of me. But a lot of good stuff going on. For a little bit, I was like, hey, after the second Seedot you touched, you got the shiny. Let's just go ahead and bounce. But I was like, if that's the one, let's go and get one for every evolution. That's what I like to do. That's what many of us like to do. We like to have the base form shiny, the second form shiny, and then ultimately the third one, and then everything else. It's just a matter of, hey, is this a good one? Good IVs, and if it's not, hey, trade. If you're in Pokemon Go High Point, which if you're watching this, I suggest you join High Point, North Carolina. Again, Pokemon Go High Point. I give prizes away. The group does. Whoever gets the lowest CP shiny, sometimes it's switched up, but usually lowest CP shiny, you get a prize. Something akin to, some of the community stuff that was given away. Like this Pikachu that lights up on its cheeks. Or homemade Chikorita. And you get stuff like that in lieu of playing. So little gifts like that, usually it's plushies and things like that, but I decided to be different this go around. But yeah, I was like, let me go ahead and try to get all 3 shiny forms. Now, there's some more news going on. This video is late, but it's like every time I do something in Pogo, Niantic comes out with something else. We've got a change of legendaries going on. I think it's gone from, well, you had Terrakion still out, and now we're going to get something new. I already know what it is, but stay tuned for the next video for me to tell you exactly what it is. But in the midst of that, they're also telling us that they're going to change like the virtual augmentation of the game. So I'm interested in that. Like, what that means is this, or I should say it's in regards to this. When you go to the Pokestops, you might be able to interact with some of the Pokemon that are there at the Pokestops, like see them as you see them in your house when you're taking screenshots. How cool would that be? I would enjoy that. Where you're at a Pokestop, you take a picture of a Pokemon, or you can catch some of these Pokemon just sitting stationary at the stop. I'm interested in that. Let me know what you think. It's kind of how I imagine the game being from the beginning. Hey, maybe you don't see them all over the map, or maybe when you do, you actually stop at the Pokestop and touch them. Thank goodness it's not limited to that. because you wouldn't be able to catch half of the Pokemon you would want. You just have to stop at wherever there's Pokestops. They'd probably have a Pokestop every block, and why go to the store if there's a Pokestop every few feet? Even though it seems like there are anyway, they just reduce the amount of items they give you. You'd go from, hey, every few feet you got 3 balls. Not exactly as fun as it could be. But hey, you couldn't sit in your car and play like, some of us do. So that being said, we got a new legend coming out, and we'll talk about that next video. Last video, I went from the Johto to the Hoenn. Or, no, I said that wrong. From the Hoenn to the Sinnoh. So that's what we're also doing right now. And you had like a Bronzor raid hour. I think I'll show some footage of that here, if not in next week's video. But I think I'll show the footage here. Bronzor everywhere. Some people have really good luck with these Bronzors where they've already got them from like GoFest or something like that, but I touched 30 of them, nothing. Glameow, same way, nothing. I've seen people like, hey, one of the first 2 they touch, boom, it's there. And I'm starting to look, hey, maybe the game is rigged for me, where it's like, hey, if it's a legend, you have a better shot at getting the shiny than you do if it's one of these just out in the wild, touch 50 of them and no shiny. I'm trying not to be salty while I'm recording this, so don't think it's for any other reason. Yeah, I'm watching traffic go by, I'm bird watching and all that. People watching, not really bird watching, but bird watching is kind of topical right now for reasons I'm not going to get into, but look at the news if you choose to. I digress, and I'm leaving that in there. You've got pretty much Chimchar, Piplup, or is it Piplup? Piplup, I think it is. Yeah, it's Piplup, and then Piplup is the second form. Anyway, you've got a fire, a water, you've got the grass, you've got those starters. Glameow, you have Bronzor for the raid hour, and then you have Abomasnow, or Abomasnow? I think it's Abomasnow, not to be confused with Obama, but Abomasnow, like abomination. Yeah, you've got him, so you've got all these different weather types that are out right now, so you're kind of stuck with that. And as fate would have it, did the Bronzor, didn't get anything shiny. I did that spotlight hour. What was my next quest? Catch a steel type. And there are no steel types out. None. I just figured there would be something steel somewhere. Like, no. A lot of Pokemon I thought were steel. Hey, Nosepass is steel, right? Nope. Nosepass is actually rock. It's Probopass. That's rock and steel. What about Onyx? Nope, Onyx not steel. Onyx is also rock. Well, where's Skarmory when you need him? Well, as fate would have it, I had to cave and use my magnetic lure. And I got lucky and I was able to get a Magnemite off of that. I did get some other stuff too, one of which was special. It was shiny. Maybe I'll show that off in the next video. Wasn't prepared to share that in this one because for this next one I'm not really sure what other stuff I'll showcase with that, but some news just came out in the game, something really big, and heads up, June 1st the game will not be operational for like 7 hours. So I know that's a big deal for some. It's like, hey, it's almost like the first GoFest where the servers were down. Well, here's a hint. I said what I'm withholding that I'm seeing in the game in that whole diatribe. Probably related. And my speculation goggles or speculation sunglasses are saying that it is. It is. So, Niantic's doing their best to keep you game. Raid from home remotely, to be able to do this new augmented stuff that they're talking about. Today view stuff. It'll take you guys 6 months to do something. So you got this pipeline and panic button. Not really sure to be specific what's happening, but I am thankful for those. So that said, I'm going to end it here. Stay tuned for that next video. The legendary that I'm talking about, the raid hours tonight, so maybe I'll have some footage there. But we'll talk about that and some in-game news that I was just witnessing on my screen. Much better than Shiraki and events they've had going on in some of these videos. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Another Yellow Hat Guy out. Captain Sensation!